What's up, everybody? I just want to do a short video and give an update since it's been a while. It's been like a month or so, I think, since I did an update. Um, as I'm sure you read in the title, today's day 70 with zero methadone, which looking back when I started or when I was thinking about starting the detox off methadone process, that seemed like an impossible number to me. Seemed like so far away. But here I am, which is a good thing, obviously, but I'm still not feeling that great. Most of like the physical withdrawal stuff is not present, but it's more mental. And when people say that, it seems to like diminish, the importance of, or the severity of the the mental issues that you get, but they're just as hard, because when you talk about mental stuff, you're talking about motivation, depression, anxiety, all that kind of stuff. Anxiety, it really hasn't been a factor for me. I was already prescribed a medication for that, which took care of it really well before I even started this process. So since then, it hasn't really, I haven't dealt with much anxiety, but it's very low energy. I should say no energy most of the time, but very low motivation to do even the things that I really normally would enjoy doing. But again, that's, to be expected, really. So it's, the weird thing is it's not like a straight line. You don't, it doesn't sort of start out bad and get better. It kind of is up and down, up and down, up and down. One day you feel okay, you go out, go for a walk in the park, whatever. You're like, all right, I'm feeling good. And then the next day you get slammed and you're like, God, this is awful. So one of the things I wanted to address was, because I know other people feel the same way, was using the Kratom has been a big help. I don't know if I'd be able to do this without the Kratom. I've been on this since I was like 19 or 20, and I'm 35 now, so it's pretty much been my whole adult life. And that's a big deal for your body, for your body to go through that, because methadone is so hard on your body when you're on it for a long period of time. I've heard doctors compare it to like chemotherapy in terms of how it affects your body. But it's, like I said, it's been 70 days now. The first month seemed a little easier than the second month, but using the Kratom has really helped dull a lot of those major symptoms. Back to what I was saying, one of the things I wanted to address was sort of using the Kratom. People are like, well, you're just replacing one thing with another. The whole point is to get off of something, and you're replacing one thing with another. What I would say to that is, number one, if you use the Kratom properly, just during the detox period, I've spoken to many people who say after 3 months or so, they just stopped and they didn't have any problems. When you're on it that short of a time, it should be fairly easy to get off of, number one. And number two, regardless of how long you're on Kratom, it's a cakewalk. The detox process is a cakewalk compared to methadone. So either way, I'm not that worried about it. Like, I'm taking this step by step. First step is to get off the methadone completely. And then second step is to get off everything completely. So, but like I said, my goal is to use it. I'm like, 2 months and 10 days in here. My goal from the start has been to use it the least amount of time as possible, which makes sense as far as, the detox. When you have to detox off of it, the less you're on it, the easier detox is obviously going to be. I also had questions from people about where to get Kratom. I don't know, like, the rules on YouTube about vendors and, blah, blah, blah. But the best advice I could give is join a Facebook group. That, there's tons of Kratom Facebook groups out there from people all over the world. And, all you gotta do is make a post, ask a question, whatever your specific question is, and you'll get tons of good answers. There's lots of great people in those groups. So yeah, my goal is I'm just going to keep plugging away, just keep pushing. I spoke to a lot of people who have the similar timeline as far as how long they were on methadone and all that, and a lot of people say around the 3 to 4 month mark is where they started getting better. Again, I don't want to scare people and be like, oh, you got to suffer for 4 months or whatever, because again, it's not a straight line. There are some days where you're like, wow, today was a good day in comparison to the previous day or whatever. But then, like I said, you go back down again, you go back up again. So, but as to be expected, your brain is healing from, years of trauma. So yeah, it's pretty much where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to do more videos. The goal being to come on here one day and say, hey, I feel great. I'm on nothing and I feel great. That's the ultimate goal. So I'm going to keep plugging away. I'm going to make more videos. It's been like a month since I made a video because, like I said, last month wasn't that great. Even the days where I did feel okay, I tried to get out and do things, hang out with my brother, go to the mall or whatever, just, little things to get out of the house for a while. So yeah, if you have any questions, obviously leave them in the comments. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.